Hey, what's going on, AntStill BBQ? This is Anthony here, and today I'm gonna be trying a recipe by the legendary pit master Rodney Scott. Specifically, I'm gonna be trying his rib rub, and I got me a pair of St. Louis style, you know, spare ribs in there, and so I'm gonna give it a shot. So stay tuned. So before I get started on the video, I just wanted to say thank you all for staying tuned to AntStill BBQ. It's really been such a humbling experience going on this journey of creating good content and just trying to let people know how to grill pretty cool and let them know about some great recipes. You all don't have to pay attention to my channel, but you continue to give great comments, and I really appreciate just you all paying attention and you all just giving me some good tips on how I could improve things. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. And also, yeah, if you got any great comments on, stuff you want to see in the future, feel free to let me know. But again, thank you. And let's go ahead and get started. All right. So if you all been following the channel for some time now, you know that ribs are some of my favorite, entrees to make on the grill. It's really what got me started into grilling, and it's really like my bread and butter, my go-to when I'm hopping on the pit. But I'm always looking for different recipes and different ways to switch it up. And I came across Rodney Scott. I don't know if you all have heard about him, but I actually stumbled upon him when I was doing some Black Friday shopping, and I saw that he had a book on sale at Target. And so I went ahead and grabbed it, and he talks about a story, and long story short, he's the truth. And so I wanted to give his recipe a shot. And so enter Rodney Scott's ribs. He has a rub that he wants you to make with it, as well as like a sauce to baste it with. And he calls it the flip mop method. So we'll go into that in a few, but that's what we're working on today. So let me show you how I put it together, and let's go ahead and get this meat on the pit and then get started. All right, so I've already done a lot of the work just to save time, but essentially, look, don't mind my adult beverage here, but essentially all you do is you need a set of spices. I have them all laid out right here. I'm also gonna link it down below in the description. I've also already put it together as a rub, and I really like the mix. You got a mix of black pepper, some salt, brown sugar, everything that you expect in a rub, but it's nice to have that recipe on hand so you can just quickly make something like I have. I've also already seasoned my ribs, and so it's ready to go. Pretty straightforward. Again, I'm going to drop all the links below and the information in the description so that you could replicate it yourself. One thing I did leave out, I will say, he wants you to use some MSG in it. There's some controversy around MSG. Is it bad for you? With my family, my wife, we had 2 kids, and during that whole time while she was pregnant, they recommend not intaking MSG. So we just completely cut it out of our diet. So I left that one off, but I did include everything else, and I think it'll be just fine. But we're ready to go at this point. So I'm gonna throw this meat on the grill. As usual, it's gonna take a couple of hours. But what I'm gonna do at about the 1.5-hour mark after I put it on the grill is I'm gonna check it, see how it is, and at that point we'll do the flip mop method. That's gonna require me to put together the sauce. I'll show you all how to do that here in a second. But for right now, let's get this meat on the grill and come back. All right. All right, so we just hit the 2-hour mark on our ribs. Overall, it's been going pretty good. It's been holding temperature between the 200 and 250 range, which is perfect. We want to make sure it gets that nice long smoke in it. So we're gonna take a look at the ribs, see how they're doing. One thing I wanted to make you all aware of is that and this is pilot error, I realized that with the vinegar sauce that Rodney Scott recommends, it actually needs to completely cool before you apply it to the ribs. So that's my bad, sorry guys. So as a result, we're not gonna add that today. But look, it already has a rub. I've had plenty of ribs without any vinegar sauce, so I'm not too worried. But just wanted to let you all know about that. But anyway, let's take a look, see how our ribs are doing, and then you know, we'll make some adjustments as we need to. Let's check it out. All right, let's see how it's doing. Oh, and it's looking pretty good. Let me give you all more of a sneak peek of what it's looking like. Again, looking great. This is at the 2 hour and 4 minute mark. I haven't flipped them, I haven't touched them, haven't moved them. So it's looking pretty good. I'm satisfied with the product overall. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these, and I'm gonna add some coal and a little bit of wood, because I can see my fire is going down just a little, and I want a little bit more smoke in them. So yeah, let's get these flipped. Let's add some more fuel on there and then come back to it. But overall, man, it's looking good. I mean, I'm really not too worried about missing out on the sauce. But next time around, we'll make sure and do that. But it's looking good, you know, so let's see. All right, so we're at the 3 hour mark, and I've already run a test on the ribs, ran the temp. The temps are really good. They're temping right at 160, and it's looking great. But I'm gonna show you all, you know, how much progress we've made. These ribs are ready to come off. Let me show you real quick. So you can see the bark has really developed. We even got some pullback on the bone, so you can see that bone is starting to expose, very tender. When I ran my temperature gauge on it, it went right through the meat, so you know it's ready to go. So we're ready to eat. I'm gonna take these inside, get them chopped up, and we're gonna do our taste test. So now is the moment of truth. Let's see. So just because I'm a fan of showing the ribs being cut, I'm gonna chop these up real quick so that you all can see how glorious this set of ribs is about to be. Again, they look really good. I'm so excited to chop these up. This is the fun part. This is the home stretch. So yeah, let's take a look, get these chopped up, and go from there. All right, so now is the moment of truth. I have my ribs, and so let's see how they turned out with the Rodney Scott rib rub. Let's see what all the hype is about. Okay. So what initially comes out is definitely the salt. So in this one, we use the coarse kosher salt. I could tell when I just use like regular like pink Himalayan salt, or just, you know, regular salt in general, it doesn't quite stick to the rib like that. So I feel like you taste more of the salt in the rib. But with this one, you could tell that salt is really working on it. But there's an undertone of sweetness to it that's really good. And then you get a little bit of that heat too. So we put that cayenne pepper in it. Sorry, look, I'm just sitting here smacking on y'all, my bad. But this is a really good rub, actually. Like, I've used other rubs, you know, whether it's stuff I made or a store-bought rub, but this one, I like this. I like how, like, the flavor profiles really come together. I'm a big fan of having some heat in my ribs. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it gets me in trouble with my guests, but this is it. I I really think Rodney might be on to something here. He's definitely on to something. Look, he got a couple restaurants. I don't, but this hitting. I highly recommend you all mess with this rub. Again, I'm gonna link it down below in the description so that you all can make this at home. Again, sorry I didn't read the instructions, pilot error on the vinegar sauce, but I mean, honestly, this is super tender, but this is the way I like my ribs, in that I can bite through it easily, but at the same time it has some resistance. Like there's a little bite to it, a little bounce. But these are perfection. Got good smoke ring on them, got great bark. This is it. So let me know what you think of this video. If you give it a shot at home, let me know how it turns out for you down in the comments. Again, thank you all so much for watching AntStill BBQ. Looking forward to the next video, and if y'all have any great ideas that you all want to see on the channel, definitely let me know. But in the meantime, I might have to end up and smash the rest of these ribs. I'm supposed to be waiting till the missus and my homie comes through to eat on these, but I might have to enjoy these all to myself. Till next time, good people. This is Anthony with AntStill BBQ. Catch y'all later. Peace.